for ages. This is after a lot of waiting for it in the post, and it mysteriously not turning up. And we have Trails of Cold Steel 4 and time to actually have a decent go at it. A little apprehensive because I remember how Cold Steel 3 ended, and but I do need to know what happens next. No spoilers. No spoiling the streamer is important to me in this game in particular because it's very story heavy, and I do not do spoilers. This is the launch edition, known as the Frontline edition. In a world ablaze with war, heroes must unite. It came with this fucking awesome thing. I'm not sure how I'm going to display that. It's a giant cloth banner, and it's got Estelle, Lloyd, and Reen all dramatically posed together like the heroes of Shining Force 3. I've also got a nice steel box and a art book, a thing that's labelled spoilers, please finish the game before opening. Looks like it's postcards or something. A soundtrack CD. There's actually 2 soundtrack CDs in there. There's one that comes with the actual game. So right, just going to invite a couple of people. And off we go. I am running out of space to store inappropriately large boxes for small amounts of content. So, Falcom! I'm hooked already. Got my my little Ouroboros badge and Cthulhu badge. No system data exists. Obtaining trophy data. Got some green tea. That's very subdued music. Holy shit. Reen is in chains. He gets chained by Osborne. Osborne never comes round and ties me up and puts me in chains. Oh, let's try it in English. I won't change these for now. I might need to change them later if I get motion sick. You can look up the backstory of other Cold Steel games, not Sky games and Crossbell games, but Cold Steel games. Let's start on normal, seeing as we haven't played this specific iteration of this system before. Got Cold Steel 1 data, Cold Steel 2 data, Cold Steel 3 data. And we can get things from our save. Some shiny things.
Do we have a spell where you can give someone a thing and make them use it? The guy will get. No, like the guy will get. Like, you're like, hey, hold it.
Remote town of Asta, Midwest outskirts of the Arabanian Empire. We are. Ooh, sheep and chickens, and sunny spots. See what our dastardly but so handsome Chancellor has been up to now. Is he going to kill these sheep? No, don't ruin the distillery.
After 2 weeks of confusion and panic, a sense of quiet has finally settled over Heimdall. This somber air comes after the funeral of Prince Olivert, a service unattended by his father, Emperor Eugent, who remains in a coma.
Yeah, that's the main thing that's really put me on edge, waiting for this.
After an emergency session yesterday, that the national mobilization law would be enacted.
Please don't let Oliver actually be dead, please.
The unanimously approved measure was put forth in response to a string of terrorist attacks masterminded by the Republic of Calvard. All Imperial subjects are required to offer their full cooperation at the government's request. With the new law in effect, the government has imposed rationing, instated a draft, and started requisitioning supplies for the army.
I don't understand what's happening. Looks like something major's occurred. His Majesty being attacked, then Prince Olivert passing away. That lightning strike 6 months ago must have been a sign. Dear Idios, please guard our prince's spirit in the afterlife. This draft thing they're talking about, does that mean us too? I've seen many of the conscription programs in my day ever since I was young. Kai, what's gonna happen? I don't know, Tilia, but we'll be okay, I'm sure of it. As long as we have the braces and those people from Thor's. Is Sandy okay? I heard that the school is under lockdown because of the attack on His Majesty. Yeah, with all the government measures and lockdowns, it's kind of a bad time because I was immediately suspicious of my own government too. More suspicious than my usual healthy suspicion. We haven't heard from her yet. I'd never let her go if I knew this was going to happen. Oh, there you are. May have met him. What happened? You look like you ran all the way here. An emergency notice from the provincial government just arrived. It says we're due to start receiving draft cards from next week on. Males aged 19 to 45 will be targeted. Wait just 1 minute. So sudden, it's too sudden. I see everyone, the war with Calvard is unfolding now before our very eyes. We're also being asked to provide surplus goods and make any other contributions we can. Be able to strike back at those who carried out these attacks on His Majesty and Prince Olivert, the pride of Ulster. I thought this was Asta. We must do whatever we can, do you not agree? I do see what you mean, but Yeah, that man is possessed. It's true. To the people of Ulster, Prince Oliver was one of our greatest sources of pride. We can't let this gutless act of terrorism against him and His Majesty stand. Given the circumstances, it'd be an honour to be drafted. We don't rise to the occasion, and we don't deserve to be sons of Erebonia. But we need to cooperate wherever we can, it seems. Hold on, everyone. What in the world is happening? I need to grab something. Oh, here you go. My cat's in the background. Wondering what the hell I'm doing. Got my Fina and Rhea talisman. I'm just trying to put it on because I have a dex of about 3. But I'm trying to up my wisdom, not my dex. Maybe charisma, I don't know. The one that ups your mental defense. Right. Go on it, damn. This kind of thing really gets to me. What's with everyone all of a sudden? Old Man Bo, Jarnac, even you, Gasco. Okay. It's okay, Tilia, it's okay. Things are starting to get a bit complicated. Why don't we head back home, okay? Okay. Let the boys play their games. Or Black Wind. She can sense it too. It's outside the building. Seems like it's blowing in from the basin. Western Arabania, Lamer province. Oh, this is the port city. Tanks driving through it and soldiers are patrolling everywhere. Otherwise it looks fine, it's still blue. It's blue, dibba-dee, dibba-die. Blue in Aberdeen, I will die. In Aberdeen, I will die. Yes, what aren't those? I don't look like they're from the provincial army though. Why would there be soldiers from the Imperial Army other than the provincial army? It's like the Civil War a few years back. Could that be really... It mean we're really on the cusp of war? Looks like the Unified Regions Army is joining the war against Calvard. The naval fortress has been vacated too. Its personnel have been absorbed by an Imperial Army division. War with Calvard. All I've heard were rumours. Makes me wonder what the new candidate to succeed the KN household is planning. Looks like it's the family of Colt Florald, who is temporarily managing Ordis at the moment. Oh, Eugene and Vincent. Is he called Eugene? I don't know. Vincent Florald and sister Ferris? Ferris Florald. And is that Marcus's dad? That looks like Amachius' dad.
If it isn't Heimdall's very own Imperial Governor, Karl Regnitz, although he's temporarily left his beloved capital to take office as interim supervisor here in Ordis.
Meaning that the Empire has finally started to move in earnest.
Poor Ernest.
A conscription office has just opened here. It's only a matter of time before draft cards start going out. No one can afford to be careless here. We Thor's graduates least of all.
Indeed. What's more, with the inscrutable darkness enshrouding Heimdall, we are unable to confirm the safety of Ferris and the others. And though the Viceland army has mobilized, it would be quite unreasonable to expect them to handle everything by themselves. It seems we will need to find some allies and take action as well.
Was that supposed to be Vincent Floreld? I like his voice.
Yes, including those who embody the spirit of the Horned Lion. Class 7. My dear gardening friend included.
Who's your gardening friend again? Are we talking about Fee? I like Fee too. Fee's awesome. And in leaves. Site of the branch campus. Oh my goddess. They're really conscripting civilians now? Yeah, Pop's got his notification just yesterday. There's a big conscription office that's being set up right over in Grenfell. Oh, in Calvin is nothing short of a foolish endeavour. If His Majesty were conscious, there's no way he would allow this. Can't believe that Ash would shoot the Emperor. A scheming bastard, was he a Calvin spy all along? Doesn't say anything definitive about it in the Imperial Chronicle. Can't trust the Imperial Chronicle for anything. We haven't heard anything from the branch campus since everything started happening. Tried asking the authorities, but I haven't got a response so far. Haven't been able to get through to Mr. Celestin either. Damn it, I hope they're okay. I guess Sister Rosine still isn't back. We don't know where any of the branch campus students are. And what just happened at the capital 2 weeks ago. Huh? Barking? Wait, is that... Oh, it's little Cerberus and her mummy. Who's probably going to be happy about the whole situation. She's going to make a ton. Jingo, that's her name.
Long time.
When did you get back? You're supposed to be in Heimdall.
It's been a rough ride for sure.
Oh, you can talk for yourself.
I just got back last night. Me and this one have been packing things up.
You're packing up? Does that mean you're going to leave, Jingo?
Yep, sure am. Things are looking pretty bad. Oh, right. I got a message from
Jingo,
Rosine.
you're an arms dealer. You're in the best place to be. I've got a message for
Told me
Rosine.
to tell you she wouldn't be back for a while and said she was sorry.
Gina, Frankie, everyone listen. What is it? What happened? I just got a message from Heimdall Station, Central Station. A special train car belonging to Thor's military academy is coming here on the cargo line. Whoa. For real? Cerberus the puppy is best character.
Guess Meek's info was spot on. I better scram before she spots me.
She? That could be a few people. I'm guessing Claire? Hey, that noise. It's the Derflinger's horn. It's the Derblinger. You finished Lynn's story on Fire Emblem? Awesome. So they are okay, thank goodness. No, you heard a train. You don't know that the people you're looking for are in the train. Never mind that they're okay. Arc Royale. Wait, the train, it's red. What the heck's going on? How dare the train be red?
So this is the branch campus.
That's Makarov, and I can't remember the woman's name.
But Instructor Makarov, why were we sent here so suddenly?
Well, they sent people from the main campus.
Who knows? But I guess we're gonna have to take part in this messed up curriculum.
And the characters we've all been waiting for, the Panzers.
I never thought we'd come back here under these circumstances.
There's Major Michael.
Wow, this place is pretty nice.
And am I supposed to know who that is?
I hear that one professor guy built some kind of training facility here.
Seriously, that's Shirley? What the fuck?
Maybe while Princey Boy is off doing his duty, I'll have myself a little fun.
Shirley was full on evil in the last game. What's she doing? Right, we're in Vancouver Street. And there are airships mobilising. And lots of tanks, lots of tanks. People waving at the tanks. And I hear Osborne theme tune. I turn up Osborne theme tune. No, it's not quite Osborne theme tune. It's generic ominous theme tune. And more panzers, many panzers.
Holding such a huge military parade like this is definitely suspicious. Especially considering how they put everything together so quickly.
Tell me if I've turned the volume too high, by the way. I love the music in this series.
I'm worried about Class 7, but I've got my own mission as a soldier of the Empire. If I want to protect this country, and Bridget, I shouldn't be hesitating.
Vivi disappeared without a trace. I haven't heard a thing about Class 7. Norton's been acting weird too. I should probably get out of Heimdall for a while.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, something feels weird. Everyone's faces look so scary. They just look sleep deprived to me. Right, tell us, family. Patiri and Fiona. And alright. Where's the useless nerd? Probably in deep political doo-doo. Like his dad. And there's Fiona. Yeah. There's Elliot's dad, and is that the Emperor? Oh no, it's General Van Dyke. Sorry. There's Rufus's big brother.
But a harsh, bitter struggle lies ahead of this nation. We find ourselves faced with a war, the like of which Erebonia has never seen.
Where's Osborn? He usually turns up to things like this.
But we will prove triumphant. We will bring to bear the finest strategies and the full might of the Imperial Army. And with the Rhineford Group's cooperation, we now possess the greatest military force Zemuria has ever seen.
Yeah, I can see.
I give you my word that
At
this
least
conflict will be over within the year.
Can also see Elisa's mum, and yeah, it's Elliot's dad, the instructor.
I come before you all today to announce
There's
the War Council's
Elliot's
decision.
There's Eustace's big brother, and
We will punish the Republic of Calvard for their crimes and subjugate them under the might of the Empire.
Who's that standing next? Oh yeah, there's a.
The hour will be upon us soon.
That's the Crown Prince.
We will begin the greatest military operation in Erebonian history. Operation Jormungand.
You're a bit young to be look impressive doing that, Cedric. Where's the Chancellor? We come to these things to see the Chancellor, not you.
Jormungand, the mythical serpent that swallows
Oh my
the
god,
world.
I know who that
It's
is.
a fitting name. Way too fitting if you ask me.
Haven't seen that person for ages. It's Shira from Trails in the Sky. Shirazad.
This is Silverstreak. Yona, do you read me?
What, Yoda from the Crossbelt games? The little kid? We're actually going to war, huh? No way, like seriously? Rufus is dreamy and all, but it's kind of scary too. See, this is how I feel about Chancellor Osborn. Meow. That's my thoughts exactly. My thoughts, elephant. You scared too, Copper? Don't worry, our heroes will keep us safe. Our real heroes. And yeah, the cat did not like that. That black wave. Wait, heroes? Who were they again? Hiss! You forgot your heroes when the black wave came over you. That's just creepy. This is totally messed up. You said, why should we have to join this dumb war? It's gonna be bad for business, that's for sure. Though business is probably the least of our worries now. Ashley, I believe not 2 minutes until we get back from the capital either. Jingo's probably got things covered on her end, but it looks like I'll have to settle things with the rest myself. Fortunately, war is business for those two. Baby Adol. There's Anne-Marie from Shining Force looking very different. No word from Yuna, huh? Mum's been asking around, but nothing yet. Wonder if she's okay. Is she ever coming home? Hey, you'll be alright. Your sister never lets anything get her down. Wherever she is, I'm sure she's doing fine. So, do you think Oscar and the others will come back from the capital soon, like tomorrow? Maybe, judging from the last message we get from them. Sounded like they were on their way. Probably just held up with all the soldiers running around. Does anything know what's going on with Yuna? I tried to contact her, but... Excuse me. Hey, don't you live in our neighbourhood? Oh yeah, you're the Haywards, right? It's Ren's parents! Oh my god, it's Ren's parents! Was there something you wanted to tell us? Well, it's like this. Ryu, Anri, Ken, Nana, Colin! About time you showed up. Is Ren gonna be involved? I'm bringing everyone back. Hope you're doing okay, Randy. I hate to admit it, but this work does sound like a good business opportunity. Oh, Imelda. Always the first one to be creepy. We're really going to put on the show without Ilya or Theodore? Rixie is not going to be available for a while either. We should talk about it once Sully gets back from the hospital. Oh, they're from Archon CL, the dancing
sorry
troupe.
I'm late.
Oh my god! It's Grace and... I can't remember anyone's name. But,
Hi
yeah.
there. Good to see you again.
We joined up with Sully along the way. It's a long story.
That's a nurse who I think is Lloyd's sister or something? You don't say.
Well, Ilya's going to be moved from St. Ursula. They're sending her to Armorica for physical therapy.
Oh, things are getting worse by the minute. What's gonna happen to my home?
Mr. Shin.
In all likelihood, the Republic will fall to the Empire.
Sal, how can you...
The World Serpent is slithering ever closer. You should leave this place and go to Remiferia for your own safety. I've already cleared it with the Elder.
No, there's no way I'm leaving Ellie behind. We're Hayaway, aren't we? There must be something we can do.
Hey there, Mr. White Orchid Dragon. Guess I'm calling a bit late.
It's Lecter.
That's the guy from the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division.
Oh, it's quite all right, Scarecrow. Now, what's this about? The business we discussed before?
That clears up a lot.
Nah, the other thing's already being handled. Don't worry about it. I'm calling about our little business arrangement. I want to get everything settled before the Governor General gets back.
The fuck? Are you double-crossing us to the Empire?
Very well. Let's discuss the term.
You're selling us out to the Empire.
So, you still haven't been able to find Tio?
There's Yona.
Sorry, nothing yet, I'm afraid. None of my contacts have any clues either.
Not sure who the fuck that is.
But don't worry, I'm going to extend my search outside Heimdall. Give me some more time and I'm sure I'll turn something up.
Who said I was worried? I'm sure Randolph's with her after all. But then again, the debaucherous prince got himself blown up over there, so I guess anything can happen. No! Sorry.
Thanks. Like I mentioned before, Governor General Rufus is currently in Heimdall. We might not get another chance like this. Help those kids make the most of it.
Well, duh. You don't need to tell me twice. Aww. Man, what a train wreck of a call. I don't know how to deal with stuff like that. Anyway, so she's that idiot prince's girlfriend, huh?
Alright,
She's the
Shara.
opposite of him, but I guess they're a good match. Or they were. It's them!
Yona, we're almost at the destination.
You better be ready to back us up.
Who do you think I am?
Shara, take this. If anything should happen to me, you can use it to contact the others.
Estelle, Joshua, and Ren, it's all up to you now.
Yeah, that bringing back Heroes of Libelle. Here we are in Nightfall. Please let Olivia be okay. Please. And we're doing something with Orchis Tower in Crossbell. Crossbell when? Falcom. Crossbell when?
There's so many ways I can go wrong with that. So what you're saying is,
okay, I can see Estelle, Lloyd, Ren, Kia, and Ellie. And that looks like a Reen. No, that's a Joshua, sorry.
We managed to make it this far. Onward and upward.
Estelle's grown up.
But seriously, we really appreciate your guys' help, given everything that's going on right now.
Especially you, Lloyd. You're still on the wanted list, aren't you?
Oh yeah, they were under siege last time. They must have escaped. That's good. Yeah, we love Lloyd. Hello. You know what would be great? Falcom! Read that fucking arc in English!
But Arios, Ricia, and Noel caused enough of a distraction to take some of the heat off my back.
So we actually know what's going on in that plot.
We're glad to help. But we're the ones who should be thanking you.
Stop taunting us with it constantly referring to it instead of actually using it in English. How long has it been?
I still can't
We're
believe
getting
you brought the
massive
little girl
spoilers
with
for
you.
the Crossbell arc.
I missed you too, Ren!
Oh, she's just as overwhelmingly adorable as ever.
Just a tiny, big, deep hole in my heart that can't be filled, and it's always slightly trickling blood. Need more blood.
Hey, Kia, can I give you a little squeeze? Please?
Not if I give you one first. Squeeze!
Yes, Kia is adorable.
I'm being crushed by cuteness, obliterated by adorableness.
You're shameless, you know that?
Annalise would be absolutely livid with jealousy.
Still, please control yourself. Don't forget that we're here to gather intel on what happened in Heimdall.
Right. First we couldn't get a hold of Tita, and now...
Good job this elevator's really long.
Headed for war. And then... Olivier and Toval.
Yeah.
We owed Prince Olivert a lot.
I still can't believe it. We haven't been able to reach Tio, Randy, or Yuna either.
Hey, Ren. You found out something important during the... Yes, it was during the project was a collaboration among Liberal's CCF, the Epstein Foundation's Crossbell branch, and Erebonia's Reinford Company. 2 weeks ago, a significant volume of data was uploaded from Heimdall. It's probably heavily encrypted, but I'm sure it holds some clues as to what happened there. I traced the data transfer, and it was sent to the core terminal of this tower.
I forgot that
liturgical sector.
Forgot that Ren's a master hacker, along with her other.
It was created as part of the ritual for the Azure Zero project, right?
Yes, the one that I'd rather play as a game than get told about.
Right. After the annexation, though, the Governor General had it sealed off.
Probably because the only ones who can operate it are the alchemists of the Croix family. But somehow, it seems like someone's using it now.
Well, we can figure that out later. Right now, we gotta focus on what we came here for. We need to find out what happened in Heimdall that day, and what they're planning now.
Whatever it is, it must have something to do with what's going on behind the scenes in Erebonia. We can't even start putting together a plan to help until we have a clear picture of what that is.
I know it has a very good fan translation, and it's the Geofront project, isn't it? Still needs an official translation. They know it doesn't have one, and they...
We're counting on you, Estelle. You as well, Joshua and Ren.
I don't know, they're just rubbing it in our faces now. It's been years and years and years, and they've always done this.
Yeah, we'll be counting on you too.
And it's under threat as long as it's not official anyway.
We're gonna do our best!
Yeah.
Maybe I'll find...
Yeah, now I might go back and play the Crossbell fan translation again soon, actually, because the last time I played through it, it wasn't as wasn't as well refined. I need to. I think I'll understand a lot more what's going on if I play through it again. I played both Crossbell games, but as I said, it was with one of the early translations, and so I didn't really understand what was going on. Right, so we got some very high level Lloyd, Ellie, Estelle, Joshua and Ren, and how does this work? I have not I've not looked at Cold Steel 4 at all before playing it. So, I can't mess with their equipment, or presumably their orbits. I wish I wouldn't keep doing this in the series, just throwing you in situations that are obviously not the beginning of the game kind of thing. How do I change the party over? I want to put Ren on the party. How the fuck do I put Ren on the party? Yeah, it's we don't like Ellie. Take Ellie off. I don't like Ellie anyway. Yeah, a lot of people are gonna get spoiled, and it's what the fuck's happening with this camera? Stop it! Did I save? I've saved now.
Ready to go.
Right. Very well.
Okay, I can talk to Kia. Kia. I don't know how to say her name.
Ready whenever.
That was a bit pointless, but I do like how this series has one continuous story and doesn't just completely fucking change things up all the time.
Whoa.
And, you know, one continuous, well, roughly continuous system and kind of game engine and genre and stuff, and doesn't fucking completely change that up every 5 seconds either. Yeah, that is pretty graphically impressive. That's very pretty.
So, this is the result of the Croix family's obsession.
At a glance, it doesn't seem like it's in full operation.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like a Mako
When I
reactor.
infiltrated this place 2 years ago, it was glowing with an eerie energy.
That's right. Back then, it was draining mana from all of Crossbell.
It might not be at full power, but it's definitely been turned on. Something's coming. Be careful, everyone.
Golems! Guess we found a couple of the alchemist's little toys.
Ready your Arcus 2s for battle. Let's link up and destroy the targets.
Right. We should try out Brave Orders while we're at it.
Kia, stand back!
Kia!
Okay.
Finally, I know how to say that word.
Come and get it!
Nice music. I mean, it's a Falcon game, it's gonna have nice music. But, yeah, we know how turn order works. We know how they work. This new controller layout can be a bit confusing for me. I thought I changed you fuckers over. Okay. Must have changed yourself back over. Also, it still goes with Joshua, thank you. That's your links, that's S-Crafts, where are the Brave Orders? How many have we got? We've got 5. Oh, come on.
Cheer up, guys! Cherubic smile!
Is that how we say that word? I guess it kind of demonstrate how everything works if you do this kind of big game thing where everything's already unlocked.
Gotcha. It's my turn.
I don't like the demonstrating everything at once thing myself. I like things to be demonstrated in a kind of... You learn one thing and you practice that for a bit and then you learn the next thing kind of thing.
Yes.
So it did.
Here I go. Take this. Ha! They're off guard.
Right.
And I'm not used to that. Right. Well, I'm not sure if one of my favourite pairings is actually alive.
Gotcha. More enemies approaching.
If you mean the other kind of ship, I've not seen any
Ready to go.
named airships. The closest I've seen is a quite pretty train. I can't remember what they called it.
It's up to you.
If you insist.
I mean, Joshua and Estelle's quite cute.
It's time we entertained our guests. Round and round. Up you go. Let the party begin. I do hope you enjoyed yourself. Ha! Extermination complete.
Man, you guys were super cool.
You're adorable too, Kia.
Those things were pretty strong for being a bunch of walking rocks.
Right. And I'm sure we can expect even stronger foes from this point on.
Man, you two really are something.
I can certainly see why you're both in line for a promotion to A rank.
You're just as good, Lloyd.
Aw, thanks. Shara and Agate can still run circles around us, though.
But I can't. Not at this
Compared
point
to
in the
Divine
game.
Blade of Wind, we're practically amateurs.
Enough with the false modesty, you two. We know what you're capable of.
Oh, no one can beat the Divine Blades.
No kidding. And your skills with that scythe are no joke either, Ren.
Yeah, you're super cool.
I'm confirmed that's Ren as well.
You're making me blush.
I used to call her Rene. I think that's a boy's name.
To be honest, though, I feel like I've gotten pretty rusty since my days as an enforcer.
Right. You used to be with Ouroboros.
And you as well. Isn't that right, Joshua?
Yeah, back then I was known as Enforcer number 13, the Black Fang.
I was enforcer number 15, the Angel of Slaughter. It's embarrassing to think I actually used to go by that title, though.
Angel of Slaughter is cool.
Well, I'm just glad we're on the same side now.
I'll do my best to keep up with all of you.
Glad to have you along with us. You too, Kia. That order you used earlier was straight up amazing.
No prob. I've got your back.
According to the data Yona managed to grab, the central terminal is on the top floor of this area. That's where we'll find the intel we're looking for.
Got it. It's been 2 years since the SSS and Bracer Guild collaborated on a mission. But now, we're back in action. We've got quite a climb ahead of us, so let's get moving.
Right.
Ready, everyone?
Go, go, go!
Let's begin.
Yeah, that's the same.
Whoa! This place is just enormous.
Let's go!
How high up does this
Ready to
ceiling
go.
even
Right.
go?
If I had to guess, maybe 100 arch?
From what I've seen of the Croix family schematics, that's exactly correct.
I do really like Kia and Ren as friends as well. Like two small creepy children who have similar been involved in similar kind of dodgy stuff. Right.
It ends here! Told? Rising!
Just need them to meet up with Milliam and Altina now.
There's no stopping us!
No, there is not. How do we use an assault? Or whatever it's called. That's how we use an assault, right.
Finish them quick!
Let's get all the S-craft fun out of the way.
What I got? Too slow! Wheel of time!
Stella's as awesome as always.
I will not falter again.
Joshua's as awesome as ever.
Ready? Phantom Ray! Rest in peace.
Now then. Our chance!
Gotcha!
Let's go!
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Back off!
Very well.
Right! Yeah.
Moving out! An opening! Follow my lead! Roger that! Wow, you're pretty impressive.
Nah, I still got a lot left to learn.
Now
Let's
then.
go!
Moving out!
Ha! Ta! Ha! Ta! Ta! Ta!
Ready to strike.
Well, it's a creepy looking thing.
I won't hold back.
Oh, liking that music. Yep, we know how they work. Talking of which, let's use a brave order.
Swiftly! Shadow formation!
Also, I keep forgetting to scope things. I should scope things.
Very well.
Basically summoning Zeit.
Let's go.
I just killed the thing I was planning to analyze by accident. Ah, balls. Haven't showed off your S-craft yet. I think.
It ends here. Told. Rising Sun!
Let's go.
Moving out. Let's do this.
Very well.
I thought Renade was a S-craft.
Dance for me.
Let's go. Huh. Take this! Hurricane! Oh.
Ready to go. An opening. There.
Right, that's confusing.
Wow.
How's the situation on the Veil? Arabania's government is exerting more pressure. The worst it's ever been. We attributed Olivia's death and the attempt on the Emperor's life to the Republic of Calvard, haranguing the Queen to terminate diplomatics of Calvard every day. Damn it. Seriously. Olivia better be okay. I'd like Chloe to turn up. That'd be fun. Well, I appreciate she's probably running the country now. I promised to keep with Tita. Yay, Tita is she'll be with the main party. And yeah, Cassius is awesome. Squishy. Oh, okay, let's put... Let's put Ellie back just for one.
Seems we've hit the perimeter.
Right. Each of these sectors connects back to the central room.
From what our little hacker friend told us, there should be a shortcut around here.
Got you!
This is our chance!
Right!
It uses fractal particles to fly, does it? Pretty cool.
Now!
I've got you!
It's over!
It's over.
Keep it up!
Thanks.
Let's go.
We'll see what yours does.
Now,
oh, it's a healing
let
one.
us begin. O holy rite of Adios, come forth from the heavens and shine upon us. Aura rain!
Thanks.
Thanks. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving out. Yeah. I see you. An opening.
Gotcha.
I've got this. It's my turn.
I mean, as far as I know, nothing's happened to Ulysses and Machias. So they're probably still my favourite ship,
How you doing?
to be honest.
Man, you guys were super cool!
I'm never sure about Rain and Crow. Like, I'm sure that I think they're an awesome couple, I just can never be sure whether either of them are alive, especially Crow.
Got you!
Give him hell!
I will not.
It's my turn.
It ends here!
Yes! Yeah! Now's the time!
There!
My turn now.
My turn now, Sonic.
Too slow!
Man, you're really on top of your game.
I always am when I'm with you.
Oh.
Not the classiest way to get around, but it'll do.
Well, maybe we'll find something ritzier than an emergency access ladder next time.
Where's the map? No, the map. No, the map.
Right, it's my turn.
Let's go.
Still not a map.
Hey.
Fine, don't show me the map. Slightly confused as to where I'm going now.
Ready.
Oh, so it is. Okay, that's a dead end, so yeah, we were going right. We're going the right way.
Yeah. Yeah. Ha.
Brave soul. Ba-da-doo-doo. Ba-da-doo-doo.
Watch out! That one looks tough.
Yeah, we know how an S-craft works.
It ends here.
And let's not let it get the crit. Estelle can have the crit.
Rising.
What I got?
One thing I don't like about this game, especially like the later Cold Steel 4s, is the later Cold Steel games, is that it becomes so much about spamming S-crafts.
Won't let you.
Keep it up.
Thanks.
It's my turn.
The options appear to be like either spam S-crafts or use this
Yes.
It's usually either spam S-crafts or like do a ridiculous these ridiculous strategies that kind of deprive the enemy of having turns ever, and it's like, yeah. I don't do that kind of shit. I don't micromanage. I don't overpower things. I just want to play a goddamn game the way it's in a natural feeling way. Right. Why two of our party?
Now.
They did fix the X-craft damage and even break, and no shit, someone's going to have their hit points restored if I don't do something to fuck them up. Yeah, it gets a bit broken.
It's up to you.
If you insist.
That worked, although it did still involve S-crafts, and so it still didn't feel valid.
Ha! Extermination complete.
This is medium. So I won't have to break out many of the stupid strategies. Conscription started in Crossbell. It's just thought they probably add new stuff. They probably add some small changes, and so I want to get used to them before I play on hard. The Empire really benefits from such calculating statesmen. Refall and Blood Iron Chancellor Gilead Osborne. Show me what Osborne's doing, I want to know. Where's my cute final boss guy? Obvious final boss. Seemed like Rufus and Osborne were not opposite factions in the Imperial government, but I guess they're working together now. My tall, dark, handsome, vampiric type. Rufus is actually one of Osborne's hand-picked aides. They're called the Ironbloods. The Chancellor's got Ironbloods in the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Police too. Chloe even knows one of them. Assuming Lecter doesn't have even more plots going on. Practically a living legend there. He's the school's most accomplished student council president despite having the most abysmal attendance record. Seems a good middle wave novel in Nightmare. Yeah, no. Got me worried. Got me worried. I started on hard mode now. I'm not looking through it like looking through all this shit again now.
Here's our shot.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Right, 0 arts. Let's do a thing.
It's my turn.
Ha! My turn now. Arcus activate. Don't give in.
Why, thank you.
My hand, dear.
It's my turn.
That's not her voice. She doesn't go like this.
Zero breaker.
Yeah.
Some really cool graphics for the higher level
Here you
arts.
go.
Oh, art support, cool.
take us all the way up.
Everyone, remain vigilant!
Right. Does any of these things need scanning? No. So, nothing particularly likes fire, nothing particularly likes gold elements.
Arcus, activate.
Mirage.
Keep it up.
Thanks.
Yeah, there are.
Not a chance.
None of these dubs are objectionable. Not that I have particularly good standards, but I think Shining Force 3 is fine. Apparently everyone hates the dubs of Shining Force 3. Noob sounds awesome. Divine Hugger.
My turn now.
No one wants to hug you.
How naive.
So naive.
It's time we entertained our guests. Round and round. Up you go. Let the party begin. I do hope you enjoyed yourself.
I do envy her ability to summon a cup of tea.
It ends here.
Sharon can do it as well. Maybe it's a thing that. Maybe it's a thing they teach you in Ouroboros.
Leave it to me. Now's the time.
There.
My turn now. Yeah.
It's my turn.
Whatever it is you're trying to do on the crit, you're not allowed it.
And that's how you do it.
Nice! I did it!
It's only natural.
There's more where that came from.
I've done it!
There we go.
I've not played the Evo versions of any of the games. Never really saw the point in them. If you played the normal version. I really love the style of Sky and Crossbell anyway. I don't need fancier graphics for things. Already added voice acting. Right, we're describing Reen. Heard a few things about him from some friends of mine in Erebonia, but I'm not really sure what to make of the guy. Not everything paints in a good light. What do you mean? Reen does use demonic power. And there's the rumour that it's the son of the Blood and Iron Chancellor. That's not his fault! It just explains where he got his good looks. Then demonic side. Oh, can we play Randy again? I like Randy. And Tita. Rena's a big softie. Doing the best to clear away the dark clouds. Sorry if I'm not voicing everything. It's yes, tad too quick to trust someone you barely know. Yeah. I haven't played a game with this much dialogue for a while, and yeah, my voice has got to get used to it again. And stuff keeps distracting me. I just keep having thoughts about things. Yeah, I trust Lloyd's judgment and believe that Mr. Schwartz is on our side. Matches up with Tobel. And Class 7 was founded by Olivier and he's a good judge of character. Trained under the same master as my dad, so I'm not too worried. Kinda curious to meet him now. But the moment, our top priority is finding Tita and Agate. Yeah. It's okay, I get the feeling all that stuff's connected. Like they're all puzzle pieces in the same jigsaw. Her optimism really is contagious, Kia. Really is. She usually ends up being right when it comes to things like this. Not quite the same as when she had the Septarian's power, but she can still sense certain things. It's rather than seeing the future, I can see the connections between things. I'm glad you still can't see and actively manipulate the future. That was creepy. And visualise causality? That's still a pretty godlike power if you ask me. I might have a plan or two on how to put it to good use if you don't mind helping me out. Of course, just give me the word. See, those two are awesome together. They're giving us some nice items here. My favourite arc.
We should count ourselves lucky that this place isn't fully up and running right now.
I think
that's right. It would have taken us at least twice as long if it was.
I think in terms of the story, I like Sky best. In terms of kind of the game itself, the more technical aspects of the game, I really like Crossbell. Okay. I really liked how the sky felt more like an adventure. It felt more like you were actually exploring the world and getting involved with really big things and stuff.
Well...
Yeah, I love Cold Steel as well. I just like the other two better. Doesn't help that I prefer really well done simple graphics than more ambitious but not quite as good graphics. Yeah, I don't like settings in a school
By the light
or
show, I'd say this is it.
kind of where you're doing a job, like in a Crossbell, where you're quite limited.
Yes, this is where all that data from Heimdall ended up.
Must have been installed.
You feel like you're
recently.
stuck in the same place
It
with the
wasn't
same
here 2 years
routine all the
ago.
time, kind of thing.
Are you ready, Ren?
But of course.
And half the time you don't really have control over what you do. Especially in Erebonia, because everything's fucked up in Erebonia and everyone in charge is an asshole in Erebonia.
All set up.
Oh my god, her
I'll
laptop
need your
has
help
cat
for this
ears and a
next part,
kitty.
Tia.
I love it. I love Ren's laptop.
You got it. What should I do?
According to Four Eyes, this terminal uses a system made with the same astral code that Ouroboros uses. It's a 5-dimensional spirit code. A lifetime wouldn't be enough to try all the combinations.
That sounds cool.
But with your help, we should be able to skip ahead 81 steps or so.
Oh, I get it now. You want me to matricize the exterior of space-time, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Let's get started.
Are these kids even speaking our language? The heck is a 5-dimensional code?
I'm with Estelle on that.
Astral code. Huh. It's the system Ouroboros uses for its communications.
Right. And it seems the Croix family applied it to their ritual.
I still don't understand why that data from Heimdall was sent here of all places.
It's simple, really. It's because I requested it of the Governor General and a certain source.
Is that Osborne?
Oh.
No, that's Claire and that guy. I can't stand that guy. I hope we get to kill him slowly and painfully.
Are you?
She's from the...
Oh, I thought it was Osborne.
I'm Claire Revelt, Railway Military Police. I recognize the two of you, Lloyd Bannings and Ellie McDowell. You must be Estelle Bright, meaning the one with you is Joshua Bright, correct?
Who? No, you must have us mixed up with some other people.
If it's all the same,
Like the kid's just
I think
working
we'll
on their
avoid
laptop.
confirming our identities for now.
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, that guy. I just want this guy to die horribly in the face.
I'm actually quite impressed you were able to pinpoint this terminal's location.
Repeatedly.
I suppose the Faceless taught you well.
What did you say?
Wait, I recognize you.
Who's the Faceless?
A key figure in Ouroboros' 13 Factories project, you led a team of gnomes in Erebonia.
Lead a team of
Then you
gnomes.
betrayed the society to join forces with the Blood and Iron Chancellor, didn't you? Chief of the Black Workshop?
Precisely. I worked closely with the former Third Anguis of Ouroboros, the Faceless.
Oh, Weissman. Yeah.
I even had him test my automated miniature combat shells. He proved very useful in the Hamel project as well. Hard to believe that was 14 years ago.
What are you talking about?
Does that mean you helped the professor start the 100 Days War?
Seems like there's still a lot of buried secrets.
Which you're telling us about right now.
I'm guessing the data here is the key to dragging the rest of the skeletons out of your closet.
Yes, actually. If you can break the code, then by all means do whatever you wish with the data.
There are 2 assassins standing in the room, and he's not dead.
Ah,
Why?
However, before you can do that, you'll need to face the 3 of us.
3?
The 3 of you?
No way. Why, hello there, everyone. Long time no see.
Can't remember who the fuck that is.
Huh?
Oh, it's Maribel, is that lady called? The lady from the end of Crossbell series.
Why? What are you doing here, Belle?
The Wellspringer. Is that what she sounds
Don't
like?
be like that. It's been a while since we've seen each other. And it looks like you're up to your neck in trouble. Just like I knew you'd be.
Belle! So you finally come back to Crossbell. But what are you doing with these 2? Shouldn't you be fighting the Imperial government?
Oh? Did you not get the memo? Ouroboros is now allied with Mr. Blood and Iron, or... Perhaps it would be more accurate to say Ouroboros surrendered to him.
I'd surrender to him, if you know what I mean.
Since when does the society just roll over like that?
If that's the case, then what happened in Heimdall?
Yes, it was a declaration of the alliance between Chancellor Osborne and Ouroboros. The beginning of the Great Twilight.
Great Twiglet.
Great Twilight?
That's one heck of a creepy name.
Oh, now
Says-
I get it. So that's what that weird black wave was.
Says Mrs. That Great Twilight is a creepy name, says Mrs. Blood of Angel of Blood and Slaughter.
Oh, you could see it even though you lost your powers as a Septarian? My family's little pet project continues to impress.
Kia's not just some project.
I like how everyone's just throwing exposition left and right, even though it's supposed to be...
okay,
half of this
Ellie.
is supposed to be top secret.
It's true that I started
And they're
out as a
enemies
project,
of each other.
But that aside, there are some things I'm grateful to Belle for. It's thanks to her that I was able to meet you, Lloyd, and everyone else.
Ah, Kia.
I'm glad we met too, Kia. You really have grown up, and in such a short time. In any event, I'm surprised to see the Bright family here too. I'm particularly pleased to meet you, number 15, the Angel of Slaughter.
Are we fighting or are we having a nice catch-up and chat over a cup of tea? Because if we're doing the latter, I want a cup of tea.
The pleasure's all mine. I've been wanting to meet the one who took that twisted professor's spot.
Ren, you can summon cups of tea.
I can tell at a glance. You're somehow even more rotten than he was.
Oh, dear me. Coming from you, I'll take that as a compliment.
Forget about her, Red.
Agreed. Right now we need to focus on getting that data.
And if they're here to stop us, we won't hesitate to fight back.
Ren, Kia, don't worry. We'll take care of them.
Oh, is that so? We'll just see about that now, won't we?
You know, Ren and Kia, if you two kept on laptopping, they'd probably be too busy talking to each other and giving away half the plot, and then you could get the hacking done. In fact, I think that's actually what happened at the end of Cold Steel 2.
What the?
A combat shell. Though it's different from the kind the professor used.
It's a ball.
Black Rabbit Girl had one of those things too.
One might refer to this one as the origin of the other models you've seen.
Looks a bit like the Black Pearl from the East series. Oh no, it turned into a lammy.
It's been
It said
quite
react.
some time since I last tested Zoa Bao in battle. I'm very curious to see how it performs against the Divine Blade's daughter, 2 former enforcers, and the SSS.
Rosenberg dolls!
You made the old man's dolls into your minions?
Oh, I just couldn't help myself being an alchemist and all. We may both play with dolls, but my tea parties are a little more deadly than yours.
Please, both of you. That's enough playing around. We're wasting time.
Your tea parties are not more deadly than Ren's tea parties. Also, why isn't Sharon in this? They'd be perfect together.
I am the Icy Maiden, Claire Revelt. On my authority as a member of the Iron Bloods, you're all under arrest for illegally accessing a restricted area.
What the fuck's up with Claire? Claire's usually nice.
Be careful, everyone!
Activate combat links! We will overcome this, no matter what!
I trust you'll provide me with some valuable data.
Apprehending fugitives.
Do try and make this entertaining.
Reduce all enemy hit points to a certain amount. Ow.
Moving out.
Right. First things first.
Yeah. Ready to go.
I'm running out of these, just saying. What the fuck are you doing, Claire? Are you possessed? Your eyes look a bit possessed. And it's a theme in Erebonia.
My turn now.
Hate the camera. Stop doing that! Camera.
Not a chance! I've got this!
I can't target the thing in the middle, so I'm guessing the thing in the middle's not actually that involved in all this. Have I seen him do that yet? Because that looks cool.
Yes. Ha.
Also, that reduce their hit points to a certain amount thing is a clear indication that they're gonna be pissing around pretending that they're pretending something else happened in the battle that didn't happen. I hate it when they do that. Like you clearly win the battle and then they say like
Right.
that you didn't win the battle or something. Good grief, they do that so often. Right. Battle of Forte.
Leave it to me.
I'm gonna break out the S-Crafts with you two. I'm gonna break out one of them when to nullify that 10% healing.
It ends here. Told. Rising sun. Moving out.
Let's do this! An opening!
Satanic Claw!
Satanic Claw.
How's that?
Because we're good at naming things. I have to remember that you're the healer.
Now.
Thanks.
Thanks. Yeah.
Won't let you!
Help me out now, would you? Alice, Shaw, Kanan, now, off you go.
They were those kids. That's creepy. Right. That's not what I'm trying to do.
Swiftly! Shadow formation!
Let's have some more Brave Order action here.
Take this! Hurricane! Get him!
Too slow! I've got this! Let's do this! There!
I'm impressed. However,
I've got this!
However, I'm running away.
Let's do this!
Let's go!
Did he just fall asleep? Okay, this is worth it to see him fall asleep.
Take this! Hurricane!
Moving out!
Him suffering embarrassment and general bad things is just is always worth it.
Zoa Balor, strike!
It's got creepy tentacles.
Let's see how this treats you. Return fire.
Don't give in!
Thanks! Moving out! You're finished! Right! Swiftly! Shadow formation! Right!
Wallaby a breaker, wallaby a breaker.
They're open!
I've got you! Let's go!
It ends here! Tool? Rising Sun!
Oh, I've noticed. No combat affinity grinding.
I suppose I should have expected as much, Ellie.
Right!
I never found the combat affinity grinding particularly fun, so I'm fine with that.
Yes. Here I go. Take this.
Zoa Balor, strike!
Ready to go! Let's do this! An opening!
It's It's my turn. Ha!
My turn now. Too slow. Ha! Here's the kicker.
Moving out. An opening.
Impossible.
Impossible.
Yeah.
I think we got the asshole anyway.
Better than I could have asked for.
And what they're actually going to do.
The last matrix is finished.
Nice. I've disabled the data protection.
That kitty! I want the kitty laptop!
Oh my.
I am certainly impressed.
Hey, Claire, I'll give you... I'll give you Osborne if you shoot that guy in the head for me.
After all we went through, that better not be just a bunch of junk data.
Can have him uncontested.
I doubt it.
It's
I don't
worth
think
it.
they had the time to set us up under these circumstances.
But the way they're acting, it's like they don't really care if we get this info.
But why? Why go to such lengths to cover things up and then let us learn the truth? The truth about what happened in Heimdall, both on the surface and behind the scenes.
Simple. Because we already achieved our goals there 2 weeks ago. It doesn't make the slightest difference if you learn the details. There's no way to change the outcome.
Download complete.
We got it.
That bunny! That bunny!
We've secured an escape route. Let's move.
Ren, Kia, grab your stuff and start running.
Gotcha.
Why did you come here and fight us if you don't actually care whether we win or not? That's not very Ouroboros-like. Like, is Ouroboros
good to see you
like
again,
to
Belle.
just kind of
However,
randomly do shit?
You're the absolute worst. Why, thank you. I wholeheartedly agree. Love you, Ellie. We'll see each other again soon.
I wouldn't call Mariabelle the absolute worst. I mean, Alberic's in the room.
That was quite an entertaining encounter. It's not every day you meet so many interesting people. Though it seemed like there was a touch of drama near the end.
No!
I suppose so. It's a bit of a long story.
Drama?
But what's between me and the SSS
In this
is
game?
none of your concern. Don't worry, it won't stop me from helping with the Great Twilight and the rivalry.
Yeah, Mariabelle's a
Though I'm none
pretty
too
good.
pleased about having to work alongside someone who stole hundreds of years of technology from my family.
Mariabelle is
I
a pretty
take it you're talking about the homunculus
effective
technology?
character.
Well, you don't have any grounds to complain there. After all, where did the technology for your cradle come from? On top of that, your use of septium veins for the Wisdom Project seems suspiciously familiar.
Let's accuse each other of plagiarism.
Touché.
Perhaps we make a good team after all.
She is possessed, isn't she?
Ah, pardon me. Lecter? Yes, everything is proceeding as planned. Please keep a close eye on the Bracer HQ and the SSS officers' movements.
The Icy Maiden, hmm? She certainly piqued my interest. Despite her title, it's clear she can only just barely hold her feelings in. She's walking a thin tightrope.
Well, many events have transpired in such a short time. Events both fateful and final that cannot be undone.
Right. You take care too. I haven't checked my private orb mails in a while.
How much spam do I
This one is
have?
from 2 weeks ago.
Says, would you like to increase the size of your orbital staff?
Sup, Claire? I'm probably about to get crazy busy with work soon, so I figured I should send you this now.
It's that picture we took together in Heimdall. I probably should have sent it sooner, but, well, I forgot.
It's from when Reen and Milliam helped me with that undercover operation. Afterward, we went to go get ice cream together and...
No.
Adios. This is what really happened in Heimdall?
I can't believe this. They sacrificed a girl to make some sword? And then that Schwarzer guy killed a holy beast with it.
And as a result, the Great Twilight began, and the curse of the end spread throughout the Empire.
The third survivor of Hamel? So he was alive after all. How could we not have noticed? We left him behind.
Looking at all this, it's clear this war won't just be between Erebonia and Calvard. Every country on the entire continent will be pulled in and devoured.
A lot of crazy stuff happened in Heimdall, but I still believe Tio and Randy are okay. The same for your friends, Tita and Agate, and all of those Class 7 guys too.
Thank you, Kia.
Yeah, I know they're just fine.
You took another peek at causality, didn't you?
I don't know how reliable that is, but it makes me feel a little better.
All right, everyone. Now that we have this, we've got a long road ahead of us. Let's...
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up what happened to Milliam.
The way things are now, war will be in full swing within 2 months at the latest. If the details about this curse are true, anyway.
Yes. I thought it would take at least half a year after conscription started. But if supernatural forces are at work, it may happen much more swiftly.
We're gonna go report this info to Guild HQ and the Burrow's royal family. How about you guys?
We'll share the intel with Calvard and Remiferia. Fortunately, some of our allies happen to be there right now.
You mean the Divine Blade of Wind and Yin? We've got our own allies to get in touch with.
How cool Risha's there.
It's going to be a pain tracking them down.
Maybe, but we're gonna find them no matter what. If each of us helps the others out, if we're all a guiding light for each other, we'll be dozens, no, hundreds of times stronger.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
Be each other's guiding light, huh? I like the sound of that.
Sounds pretty sappy to me, but I guess I get the idea.
That's the right idea for sure, Kia. And I'm proud of you, Ren. If you get it, then that means you've really matured.
Ugh, cut it out, Estelle. I'm not a kid anymore.
You'll always be our little sister.
Aw, how sweet.
Yeah, you kind of remind me of a little sister in Bioshock.
We can definitely do this. We have to protect what matters to each of us. There's no way we're letting this world come to an end.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, it's hard to say what Class 7's next move's going to be. But we'll do whatever we can to be a guiding light for them too.
There's our class 7 people. Ash is still alive? Wait. Yeah. Celine's good, that's good. Hope Aurelia comes back. I like Aurelia. Guess Shirley's still evil. McBain's awesome. They're kind of spoiling that Crow is there, but it was kind of obvious that Crow's there. There's Team Crossbell. There's Team LaBelle. Trying to remember who it was that you briefly saw kind of before they turned. Yay! It's Gilead! And there is... That's true. Bit odd because we've seen Shera. Yeah, they have spoiled quite a... They have managed to not spoil quite a few people. I haven't seen... Yeah, I mean, there's that brief cut. There's that brief kind of flicker that turned into flowers, and I briefly saw Laura's dad. I didn't manage to catch who else was in that thing.
Hey, Yuna.
Yuna, wake up.
Huh?
Sleeping in class? Were you up late last night or something?
Yes, she was reading cookbooks and looking up recipes well past midnight.
Not what kids at their age usually get up to at night, but...
Oh. Kurt and Ellie? Wait. What's with your uniforms?
You still dreaming or what?
I bet she was having a lovely dream about whoever it is she's planning to cook for.
Muse and Ash too? Hold on. How are you here, Ash? Didn't you...
Goodness, would you all please simmer down?
Class is about to start.
Huh? Ada and Fritz? What's going on?
You really are out of it, aren't you? Did you hit your head or something?
What the fuck is going on? Why is the whole place covered in miasma?
What? Crown Prince Cedric? What are you doing here?
Are you serious?
You're tripping.
Maybe you did hit your head after all.
You're
I'm
tripping.
here waiting for class to start. We're classmates now, remember?
The main and branch campuses being merged? All our classes being rearranged?
His Highness, Ada and Fritz were added to Class 7, but that was 2 weeks ago.
They've only been here 2 weeks, but these scrubs are already acting like they own the place.
Watch your mouth. I won't allow you to disrespect His Highness like that.
Well, anyway, the fact that we were all at about the same point in the curriculum made things easy.
True. The transfer was fairly smooth, all things considered.
What dream, Tizzy Hatchet?
I guess that rings a bell, now that you mention it. Man, I must have just had some crazy dream or something.
I'm so tired.
Good morning, everyone.
Well, it's Makarov and,
Who
I
are
can't remember
they?
who that person's called.
Okay. Class 7. Looks like you're all here, so we're going to start with today's announcements.
Sorry, everyone. We still don't have a homeroom teacher for you yet. But the two of us are going to support you as much as we can. So please, give it your all.
Thank you, Instructor Mary.
You as well, Instructor Makarov.
Anyway,
Mary, that's
today's
her name.
class schedule. First off, we've got applied info processing.
That's right. We don't have a homeroom teacher, huh? Shoot. I need to focus on the lesson. Those days I spent at Thor's were so warm and fulfilling.
This is a flashback?
I was surrounded by my friends and classmates. They were all so brilliant and talented, I could barely keep up. But together, we all supported each other and pushed each other to grow. And not just when it came to academics. We gave our clubs and our personal lives everything we had too.
Even Cedric? Cedric was busy anyway. Anyway, I'm confused by why half of this would be happening in the middle of the apocalypse, the apocalypse war of apocalypseness. And
But for some reason, I couldn't shake the feeling something was missing.
yeah, I don't think any
A
of this really
voice
happened.
that guided us. One that was calm, but carrying way too many burdens. It was a
Mean
little
them-
pushy from time to time, but you could feel the kindness behind it.
I mean, the
voice
miasma
of someone who had
was making
gone through a
people
lot,
forget
despite not being
important
much older than
stuff,
us.
so I guess the miasma could be messing with the memories in this way as well.
But whose voice could it have been? I couldn't remember.
Sorry, not this again. Give me a second. Could be spam bots. Mine seems to be elsewhere. Are you sure you're okay? You've really grown up, Ali. Never would have said something like this back when you first came here. Such emotional intricacies has taken a great... understanding such emotional intricacies has taken a great amount of effort, but I owe much of what I learned to you and, Wait, you too? Me too what? I joined Thor's branch campus as part of my work with the intelligence division. And then I met him again. I've got a plan. Let's get out of here, Ali. Where are you going? We're not going to feel any better staring at these four walls. You have to stick to the dorms with how late it is, but I think there's enough fresh air to clear our heads. Why don't we go and chat with Kurt and the others? They won't be asleep yet. Okay. Come with you. Yeah, and my asthma is everywhere and fucking with people's memories. I assume Ash was allowed to live because his memories were so fucked up then? Photo of you and family sits on display. Lots of Mishies. Apparently Mishi has existed forever.
Let's look for Kurt first. Maybe he's in his room.
We should check to be sure. It's at the far end of the hall.
Doesn't seem to be in his room. Must have gone somewhere. I don't think he would leave the dorms this late at night. Let's keep looking for him. This is Ash and Fritz's room. Worried about them, but I don't think we need to visit their room. That's the instructor's room's up there. Is he in the bath? Must sit in Ada's room. Something doesn't feel right. Let's find Kurt as quickly as we can. Whose room is this?
Oh, that sounds like...
Aha! He's in the training room.
I was going to say that sounds like a dog. I don't think it's supposed to sound like a dog.
Ha! Yeah! Strike!
Looking good, Kurt.
Your swordsmanship is as fluid as ever.
Oh, you and Altina, what are you doing out so late? We just out to get some fresh air. What's up with you, Kurt? Don't you normally practice in the morning? Normally, yes, and as for tonight, I just had the urge to train for some reason. Feels like I'm so close to reaching a breakthrough, but something's standing in my way. If only I could speak with him at a time like this. How about you tag along with us then? And keep us company in our travels for the night. You planning to go around town at this hour? There wouldn't be a lot of point, what with all the shops being closed, not to mention we've been locked in for a long time. You guys, do you remember who was in charge of us before, our homeroom instructor? I mean, someone who should have been looking out for us even before Ash and Musa joined the group. Someone who filled that gap for 3 months before His Highness and the others arrived 2 weeks ago. Maybe I shouldn't be getting so worked up over this, but I have to know. I just have to for some reason. You know. Okay, I'll come with you as part of my cooldown. Now that I think of it, how long have we been wearing these uniforms, and how about the other instructors? I can't remember who's in charge of military finance or combat tactics, or even our principal's name. The only way to make up for losing something is to try and track it back down. If it really is worthwhile, there's no way we can't find it. The instructor's room should be on the 3rd floor. Let's investigate. That's a worrying amount of that mist. Just saying. Hello, Cedric. I mean, yeah, that's Cedric. You invited to the tea ceremony club today, right? And afterward you joined the swimming club for some exercise. It's a pretty packed schedule. Don't you think you should deserve some time just to yourself? Some time to myself, you say? Despite how things may seem, I felt much less exhausted here than at the main campus. All of these club activities really helped me unwind. I'm more concerned for all of you. Isn't it about time you started studying in earnest? I'm sure it would do you some good. Can you quit being a jerk even for 2 seconds? Wait, the main campus, it doesn't have club activities? And you think that you're the good ones? Fucking weirdos. After everything we've been through, I don't take it for an insult. And Kurt, there's no need to waste your energy on worrying about me, I assure you. In fact, I hope you're in peak condition for our morning training tomorrow. Of course. Told you I don't want it, I'm not interested. Ah, come on, don't be such a prude, it's good stuff. Ash, what are you selling people? Ash Frisk, dare I ask you what's going on? It's nothing really, I assure you. Eyebrows here wanted to take a look at my girly mag. Nice guy I am, I said I'd loan it to him, but I asked no such thing. It was all a misunderstanding from the very start. I saw it left out of on top of your desk and wondered what it was, that's all. I appreciated if you stopped trying to force it onto me. Boys, am I right? They're irredeemable. Please don't lump us all together like that. I like the sexy girl labelled sexy girl in the background. That's Ilya from the Crossbell series, I think. It would make sense that she'd be in such a magazine.
This is the 3rd floor.
Okay, let's have a look around.
All these nameplates are blank.
Where's the other 2 blue things? Green things, sorry. Hello, Musa. Wait, since when have you two shared a room? How many times have you been in here to hang out now? I know we went over this in homeroom already, but you really need to get used to us being here. She's right, I understand the last 2 weeks have been pretty hectic. But things have changed, and so you're going to have to accept that sooner or later. That is true. Well, it's not like as though we dislike the main campus students. It's getting late, you probably shouldn't be wandering around the dorms at this hour. Unless, of course, you want to stay for some maidenly discussion of my favourite genre. Ada's agreed to join the literature club, and I'm sure we can bring some darling new ideas to the table. Moose is carrying the flag that Dorothy began holding with the Slash Fiction Club. Need I remind you that there is currently a boy in here. Besides, I haven't yet approved this literature you want to bring forward. That's our Musa. I wonder how the rest of the literature club will react. I'm sure Tatiana will be thrilled at least. I imagine Ash is in quite a shock though. Oh, this is a room without a doubt. I've only been here a few times, but I know.
Oh.
okay, said I left all his things there. Well, the government obviously
scroll with Eastern writing.
Wasn't trying to cover it up, at least. Or they would have, you know, removed the stuff. And not kept the room unlocked.
Instructor Reen!
Assuming this isn't all actually complete head trip.
Was all of that a dream?
Those strange school days we spent with everyone? It seems so.
Wait, you had a dream about that too?
Yes. I get the feeling we were all in the same dream together, Altina included.
I remember now.
Yeah, what's the dream?
I was brought to that dark place. The Grawl. I tried to protect everyone, but then Milliam, she... No.
No!
Allie, I remember now too. Valimar went berserk. No matter how much we tried to call out to Instructor Reen, we couldn't stop him.
Now, Reen, let us begin. Together we shall write the end of this wretched fairy tale. In ink, black as despair.
Chancellor Osborne's words to Instructor Reen
There's
are the
my
last
Chancellor.
thing I remember. But what happened afterward? How did we get here?
You're all finally awake.
Like, fucking accidentally activated high speed mode. No! Get it off!
All okay,
Thank you. What did I fucking miss? Okay, we're in Emma's place. And then Machias is here, and Gaius.
No one could blame you after all that's happened.
I imagine you must be feeling weak and disoriented. You were unconscious for 2 whole weeks, after all.
2 weeks?
Anyway, first thing you need to do now is eat.
Fee and Sarah.
Even soup is fine, just get something in you.
Trust me, I'm just as lost as you are, but we can talk later.
That's right. Let me go make something for you.
Nuh-uh. We're talking now. You need to tell us what the hell happened. And what in the world's an atelier? There's no way we're still in Heimdall, right?
Ooh, pretty. I know that blue flowers are bad news in this series, but still pretty. Also, there are totally places like this in Erebonia. Oh, he said we're not in Heimdall.
For someone who spent the last 2 weeks dozing, you certainly are pushy.
If they're not in Heimdall, they're
As
probably
the
in
elder, I
Erebonia.
suppose I should explain.
It's Roselia.
We are currently deep in the heart of a pitch-black forest. Welcome to the home of the Hexen clan. The hidden village of Erin.
Erin. Cool. Wait, does that mean you know where the others are? I tend to leave Altina out of the slashing as well. I think she's underage. Not sure. Altina being the grey-haired lady. The silver-haired young lady. And Roselia looks underage, but is some kind of immortal vampire, I think. I'm really surprised that Osborne isn't a vampire, by the way. I knew there was something kind of otherworldly about him, and I was absolutely convinced he was a vampire. He looks like Dracula from Castlevania. He's immortal, and he's evil.
What's going on?
Ah, so the Grawl has come unbound.
This whole place is returning to its proper dimension and taking us with it. It's going to cause a distortion.
Except the cat.
I'm on it.
Yeah, the cat talks. No, she lost a hat!
Is this?
You're teleporting us outside?
Yes, this will take you straight to Grandmother. Don't worry, I'll make sure we all get out safely.
Okay,
Casting a grass.
we'll leave it to you.
Just be careful.
Emma? Stay close. I'm teleporting you out of here.
Understood. But Instructor Reen...
Fine, I'll get him.
The
Celine,
cat's gonna
no!
get him.
What the?
Osborne will do weird stuff with his own son and the cat, but he won't let me get involved. Huh.
We need to get out of here now.
Hard man to chase down.
Stay close by and keep a firm hold on Altina.
Muse?
Muse, why are you a dragon?
What the heck is that?
Okay, this is new.
No, is this Vita's magic?
Oh no, this is
Correct. A transportation talisman imbued with the power of her deceased familiar.
Oh yeah, I
She
forgot
gave
what
it to me in
Briannias
case of
looked like.
emergency. How unfortunate I have to use it so soon.
Just who are you?
Yuna, Kurt, and Altina too. I'm afraid it's time for me to say goodbye.
Huh?
Muse!
You can't be...
The Great Twilight has begun, and I too have a role to play. But I will always treasure the memory of these few months we spent together. So please, take care, and just leave Ash to me.
Muse! Come back!
She's gone, Yuna.
This place won't last much longer. We need to get out of here.
Oh, I've just remembered, yeah, that she's related to Duke Kayen, so she's probably going to replace Duke Kayen in the ritual at some point. That's probably why she's supposed to be important. So much happened while we were unconscious, and it makes sense that Vita would try and get her to do that. Keep forgetting this is all about kind of making things match a narrative. So all the weird thought alteration is probably actually narrative alteration as well. Vita's been teaching her magic. Okay. I like Vita though. Oh, Eustace is here. And Kia can see the whole narrative. Poor Kia, she has the magic power. She has the power of magic spoilers.
Now we can open the spirit path.
The most evil power of all.
Hey, is everyone okay? Huh?
Randy! We don't have enough time.
Rosila teleported these guys.
Get the others out. Take care.
I forgot about the partitioners thing. That's cool. So yeah, Rosilia and is that Thomas? Can't remember his name. Got everyone out on that side. Worried about Tio and Toa and Louise and Jessica too. There's also Leonora, Tita and the others. Sydney's unaccounted for. Are we going to have to go and track people down again? We're always tracking people down in this game after we get separated from them. Using Panzer cell darts linked to the Ashen Knight further increased the burden on you. You may need even more time to fully recover your mana. The rest of us only woke up a couple of days before you did. That battle really took a lot out from us. What happened to your black cat? Celine is psychically linked to Emma. If anything bad were to happen to her, Emma would know right away. So far things have been quiet. Been unable to sense her for a while though. Even during the Civil War, her presence felt very faint to me. Sounds like the two of you have a similar relationship to Clem Soleil and myself. Aww. Ali, I'm so sorry. Can't be easy to think about what happened to Milliam. Getting used as a sacrifice for the curse, what crappy luck. It's gonna be tough on you, and Reen's got the rough end of the stick too. Whatever the fuck's happened to Reen? Uni, Kurt, Altini. Her instructor is being kept captive by the Names in Ironbloods. This much we know to be true. The Ashen Knight, who has been consumed by this power, and the Sword of the End are with him. It's likely that Celine is there as well. Oh god, we've got to rescue the cat. The fuck are you sitting around for? There's a cat in danger. We'll need to stay in the village to recuperate a while longer. Don't torture yourselves worrying over what you can't change. If you'd like to unwind, we have some lovely hot springs here. Oh, this is incredibly pretty, and the same lovely music we come to expect from this series. It's Erin, the hidden village. Can see an Elliot down there. Beautiful, isn't it? Certainly is. To think this was hidden deep within Isthmia. Where's Isthmia? Well, how about we take a quick look around? Yes, I'd like to speak with the members of old Class 7 while we're at it. They're taking all of this harder than we are, I'm sure. We owe it to everyone to have a proper talk about what happened and where we go from here. Got about 1,000,001 character notes. Oh, we've got some level 28 characters now with a lot more laid back equipment. We've got a Yuna, a Kurt and a Altina. Who will I give the shiny things? I like Altina. And we've been given some bonuses for already having finished Cold Steel 1, 2 and 3. No, we can't use augments quite yet. What is where? Let's go and find the extra thing first. Actually, we probably won't finish the thing until the quest until we've talked to everyone. So we can probably find the extra thing while we're looking around. Just as long as we get it done before we've seen everything. A number of sinister looking books written in illegible script. Books relating to magic and sorcery, cool. Some shiny crystals and shiny ingredients. Crystal ball, plants, potions. Magic research materials. A good variety of books. Actually read all of these in the previous games, although I don't know about dystopia. Marching towards dystopia. You know the word dystopia. Self-styled reformist faction has criticised the unchanging nobility system, asserting the highest priority of a strong nation was to replace that system with an equal society with the imperial family at the top. They say this is a utopia that this empire and all its imperial citizens could strive for. The opposing noble faction tends to place importance on respecting traditions, which is difficult to call a logical argument, causing them to lose ground at the reformist faction. This author doesn't totally support the system of nobility, but after seeing the situation of politics these last few years, I can't help but agree with the nobles. Typical of these are the words and policies of Chancellor Gilead Halsborn, the representative of the imperial government. Of common birth, he was known as the leader of the reformist faction. Although he received a title when taking the office of Chancellor, he spoke up against the discriminating class system and worked against it. This obviously triggered conflict with noble powers, but wasn't the core of the problem. He stressed countless times in his speeches that these are turbulent times. Indeed, the Orbital Revolution spread many things, and fighting not only over territory but now in the economic field has exploded inside and outside the Empire. His urgings seem to be on the mark. Well, of course, his predictions come true. He starts half the shit. Looking closely at the situation, however, should clue on to the fact that many of the confrontations and upheavals come from the Imperial government's strong and adroit interventions and the result of the work of the intelligence division that the Chancellor himself built. The annexation of the city-state of Jirai 6 years ago, the four great houses, increasing hostility to tax reforms, the citizens that were all the victims of the expansion of the railway system, all of these fan flames that threatened to swallow us, even adding to the fuel of hatred to grow those flames even larger. This is the scene painted by these events. So then what waits on the other side is not a utopia but a time of tumult. A dystopia where offerings are made to monsters, a world where morals have fallen away, ruled by war. If a wildfire like that swallowed the Empire or the entire continent, I don't mind if you laugh this off as an absurd delusion or if this is considered slanderous. I decided to put my career as philosopher and statesman on the line by writing this piece. I pray that these words reach at least one person. July the 7th. S1202, Imperial Academy Assistant Professor of Political Philosophy, Michael Gideon. Oh yeah, it's Gideon from the first game. Yeah, I'd forgotten he wrote that. That's what got him in trouble from the first place. And then he went rogue. And started the terrorist movement. But you know, it wasn't wrong. This game has a habit of putting books and things that are secrets just lying around, so I'm just checking everything. That's a cool bed. Red Constellation. Oh yeah, he went to Crossbell and got killed, didn't he? I don't know. Laura! I like Laura. I usually let Laura have Reen. In this game, in this series. I think they'll go well together. Last oversleeping got me super out of it. Sorry for ringing this up again, but has Viscount Viscount Arcee? What I've heard, a state funeral. Wait, I saw Viscount in the tiny kind of flash of cutscene. He was on there. Yeah, the procession of empty caskets, and we know what happens about empty caskets in this game. Like, already twice before. This is why I'm still holding out hope that Olivier's fine. Aww. No. As far as Laura knows, she's just lost her dad, so yeah, she's a bit messed up at the moment, poor thing.
What a lovely flower bed.
With all these flowers blooming, you'd think it was spring.
Wait. And these blue lavenders, they're...
Errand flowers. Like the ones the
no, they're not
requested during the
pluromicraphs.
field exercises.
Well, it was happening pretty much since Cold... I think it's the end of Cold Steel 2 was the first, not death. Yeah.
Oh? What's this?
There's steam billowing out from over there.
A hot spring, perhaps? Although I can't smell any sulfur.
Yeah, Major Michael was in that weird cutscene with I think he was. Was Major Michael in the weird cutscene with Shirley? Although that also looked like a trippy dream, so I don't know. You seem to be changing rooms. It really is a hot spring. A full-on hot spring. Right in the middle of a village of witches. Kind of crazy if you stop and think about it. Not really in the mood for a southern scroke. That's totally what that's called right now. Neither am I. Perhaps we should save it for when we can better enjoy it. I want to go in now. Damn it. Perfect time to take a dip. Hey, you two. Having a look around the village, are you? And Milliam's look genuine, but then Milliam is the one that could logically be reconstructed, so... Are you sure you guys have had enough rest? We're definitely getting there, sort of. It's a bit hard to relax after all the information we've had dropped on us. No idea what the hell's happened to Angelica still. We concluded that keeping ourselves busy might help us get over our shock. Crow changes his mind about every 5 seconds whether he's dead or not. By the way, about that magic feather thing we see used at the Graal. You mentioned something about a deceased familiar. That'll be Grianas. He used to be Vita's familiar like Selene is for me, but he was slain by Rufus's hand at the end of the Civil War. The Governor General killed a witch's familiar? I had no idea. That is indeed how it happened. And like Selene, Grianas wasn't blessed with the ability to speak, but Vita bonded with him closely nonetheless. He was irreplaceable to all of us. It's absolutely vital that we don't lose Selene as well. Well, yeah, Selene's a cat. I've said this before, but if anything happens to Selene, I'll know immediately. If anything happens to the pets, I'll know. We'll try. Well, it seems as good a point as any to bring this dreary exchange to an end. I don't care much for ad nauseums. Ad nausea? But I advise you to grant your weary bones a bit more rest out of your stay. Of course, we'll make the most of it. Lemuric General Goods. Oh, little girl. Hello, little girl. Who are you three? I'm going to call him Mrs. Poofy Pink Hair, Mrs. Silky Silver Hair, and Miss Beautiful Blue Hair. Kurt is Miss Beautiful Blue Hair now. This world is full of mysteries. I hope she got the point. Don't let it get to you, Kurt. She's just a little girl. Do you have any alternate costumes? Where would they be? I'm sure it'll tell us when it's relevant.
Whoa, this place is packed with all sorts of stuff.
Something about it seems rather peculiar.
Not so peculiar when you consider it's set up in a witch's village.
They sure are mysterious groceries. What does that say? Those look like oval things and pens. Tea sets, groceries. More groceries. Booze. Crystals and things and wands. Shiny robes. There's Elisa. Hello, Lisa. See you on your feet again. Don't push yourselves, alright? You've been stuck in bed for 2 weeks now, after all. Guess we are a little rusty after 2 weeks in bed. Were you looking through the books here? We've got a lot of rare stuff on display, so I thought I'd take a look. Although, to be honest, I mostly just came for a copy of the Imperial Chronicle. Really? You can get that here? I thought we were in a different dimensional space from the rest of the world. Yeah, but the Imperial Chronicle can cross dimensions. Also, the residents regularly get supplies from outside world. Usually the latest issue of the Imperial Chronicle gets here within a day or two of it being published. You're too scared to read it. You could tell her, you must think I'm pretty pathetic. After all, we already know whatever's written in it is going to be horrible. Yeah, I avoid the news at the moment as well. Because this great Twilight mess, the Empire is a total train wreck. Probably literally, there are lots of trains. And, probably not being terribly regulated now that everyone's concentrating on the war. Or are being attacked by Calvert. Or are being sent to Calvert to be attacked by Calvert. I've only just spotted that says Animal Index, it does not say Animal Ladies. Holy shit. Hades is getting heartbreaking. Oh, sorry to hear that. Unless you mean literally you're breaking things' hearts and ripping them out and eating them. Because that would be cool. And there's a person who caused... The person who caused all this hurt is... that asshole. Yeah, that asshole needs to die. Sorry everybody, I know I should be trying to set a better example. I need to find out what part my mother's playing in all of this. I'm curious about what Sharon's doing too, now that she's back with Ouroboros. Black Alberich. Oh yes, that's this is also Elisa's fault. That asshole is also Elisa's dad. And technically Altina's William's dad too. That makes it worse for them. Elisa's mum's not exactly an angel either. And I'm glad you can still buy this book. Christ, who's gonna die next? Who's gonna die first, sorry. It's like... I was worried there won't be enough copies of Christ Who's Gonna Die First. Where's Falcom Diaries? Can't even read that title. Oh, nice flowers. I think I might have to do something with this camera, I'm not sure what. It's slightly doing my head in. Welcome to Lemuric. And if your products are imbued with magic, please don't touch things carelessly. Well, I assumed you're not just selling artifacts in the local grocery store. I mean, in ancient Zamoria, they probably did sell the artifacts at the local grocery store, but not in Hexen Clan. I always wonder if Falcom really porting Kelsteel 3 and 4 and Erebonia being a complete Foster Cluck around the same time as the 2020 Foster Cluck was kind of a coincidence, or if Falcom saw it coming. And also, how much did they see it coming? And how much should I be studying Cold Steel? Yeah, mobile technology, magic and alchemy. That's so cool. That is pretty cool. I really like games that combine sci-fi and fantasy. So that we'll have high technology and magic. And also the technology is probably from an ancient advanced civilization kind of thing. Right. We can have moonlight robes and star silk shoes. And we got a shit ton of Sephiroth mass, which we're going to exchange for Mira because you can't do anything else with it. And we're going to buy some clothes for people. I assume people aren't wearing clothes. Is why yeah. Yeah, this game has magic. It has a magic powered mechs as well. That's awesome. Is there something more we can do to help? We're supposed to be fixing this, to be honest. We run the Lux Lunate Inn. Because the place sealed off from everywhere. Needs an inn.
Is this some kind of monument?
An unusual one, if so.
That's clearly a teleport circle. Hi, Gaius. Happy to see Gaius fine. I like Gaius. I'm growing very fond of Elliot as well. Okay, that deathly pallor's finally left your faces at least. You think everyone has a deathly pallor? You're a Nord Highlander. No words can express the amount. Blah blah. You guys helped us out so much. It's not as if my powers were enough to make a difference either way. Gaius? Sorry, pay my grumblings no mind. I wasn't ready, simple as that. It's something I have to work on. The Dominions are in charge of the Grolls, Ritter. Can't imagine the amount of extra pressure that must place on him. No kidding. In any case, you've only just woken up. Elliot's turning into a handsome, rakish bard. And he's cut his hair again for some reason. I really liked the way he was growing out his hair. Of course, Gaius still has his nice hair. Apparently there's a fortune teller. You only just become a disciple. We must first ascertain your potential. Provide a stage for you. Now place your hands over the crystal ball and focus your magic. What do you see? Yes, ma'am. I can see your face. That's just a reflection of my face. Now focus. We'll start from the absolute basics. Sijin, are you ready? Yes, ready. What about all of them? I forgot that NPCs can see all of you, even though you could only see one of you. Yeah, you're actually 3 people wandering around, and when you're a full party, I guess you're like 8 or 10 people wandering around everyone's house. Magic tea? I want some magic tea. Why wouldn't there be baby witches? Also, she just said that was a disciple who barely knew anything. Keep up with the plot. I wonder if I can slow this camera down. Making 1,000,001 saves me? No. Oh, I can change the difficulty. Let's try turning it up a notch. Will turning the sensitivity down make it slower? Might try changing it to zoom. That might help me. I don't know if that fucks up your achievements or not.
It's my turn.
Okay, that is much better.
My turn.
God, that made me want to throw up. Gandalf's Orbital Factory. I keep forgetting that Elliot's not a mage. Elliot is like almost perfect stereotype of a mage, except he's not one. He knows how to use Orbital arts quite well, but it's a different thing. Also, he's not particularly academic. He's more of a technical specialist. Like he looks like he should be academic. Hello, Fee, and best teacher ever. I remember Kurt from Trails in the Sky. Yeah, I don't remember he could use arts at the Orbital shutdown. Also, yeah, I did get confused for a while after they introduced the second Kurt. Fee's hair's getting very long. Yeah, Fee's kind of a role model for me. In life. Nobody likes the gnomes. Actually, they've done some really useful stuff. And they're having bracer meetings, I guess. Who or where or what have they got left? We're going back to Lux Lune Inn.
Guess this must be the local tavern, huh?
Seems so. No village is complete without one, I suppose.
Do they get much? I was gonna say, do they get much business as an inn in the pocket dimension witch city? But yeah, they do. They mostly cater to the locals as a meeting place. It's nice everyone pitched in to help us recover. Luminary soup. I want to buy some potato chowder, some luminary soup, some classic tea. I misread that and thought it said the clan had sake. I was like, sake? I have sake, I want sake. That says garden. Garden medicinal herb is what it says. Yeah, it is cool that we get to see the witch village. I have been kind of wondering what the witch village was like. There's Elisa again. We haven't read the Imperial Chronicle, have we? Aww. Kinda sad. Mobilization law unanimously approved. Please let all of it be okay. And yeah, at least the place is not swarming with monsters anymore. There is that. What do you gotta say for yourself? Glad we get Randy back so early in it and that early in the game, and that sounded like it could be interpreted wrongly. I'm glad we get to play as Randolph Orlando so early in the game. Macchiato and tight. You nicknamed him Macchiato. Your name is Macchius and you like coffee. What else are they going to call you other than Macchiato? Yeah, Altini is not a good nickname. Uni is... at least it doesn't imply you're small and cute. Yeah.
The sky above Erin seems so strange.
Yeah. It's like we're in a completely different world.
The Hexen clan village is quite a mysterious place.
The pair of northern lights in the small kind of circular sky is kind of a cool thing. I'm kind of used to the mist. Who's a mean woman? You pining for Machias there? Are you worried about your brothers being dickheads? Oh, I keep forgetting that you're not related to freaking Cedric. Yeah, you're worried about your brother being a dickhead. Yeah, I'm not a Rufus fan. Oh, that's Milliam's thing. Oh yeah, Eustace and Milliam were really close. Mildine Uselith de Caen, the soon-to-be Duchess of the Caen family. The pieces are all coming together. I assume the Intelligence Division knew of this all along. So this is for real? Musa foresaw the possibility of something going wrong in Heimdall, and headhunted the members of the provincial armies just to prepare for it. The Viceland Army, she calls it. Yeah, Eustace is Eustace has a lot of bad shit happen to him. She's trying to kind of spearhead the noble faction against the Chancellor. Okay. Is that good or bad? Well, at least Machias is fine. I'm a firm shipper of Eustace and Machias. Yeah, let's return to the atelier. Is that how you say that word? I know this sounds obvious, but it feels like everyone's suffering. You're right, especially Elisa, Laura and Yusuf. It really shows how much they all love Milliam. Kinda get the feeling Instructor Reen was keeping everyone together too. The old Class 7 relied on him just as much as we did. He wasn't merely the centre of the group, he was their rock. And everyone drew strength just from his presence. What are you supposed to do now that he's gone? You're, as if Ash and Musa leading us was bad enough. You're cooperating well on your own. Said she'd take care of Ash, but we've no idea what she's planning to do. I'd rather speak to Ash in person.
Back already, I see.
Rose. Randy.
Man, look at you. Still down in the dumps, huh? Oh, I guess old Class 7's in the same boat.
Well, can you blame them? From what Emma's told me, the combined power of the gnomes and the Blood and Iron Chancellor is completely overwhelming. So much so that they could bring about the end of the world with ease.
That's terrifying to
I don't think use ease.
To top things off, we've got 5 more Divine Knights besides Valamar.
I think they'd probably stick to using the
now.
Trails series.
One of them, that Ebon Knight, Chancellor Osborn is piloting himself.
That knight had an aura unlike any of the others, as if it wanted to dominate all it surveyed.
Are you sure that wasn't just Osborn?
Yeah. Honestly, it gave me goosebumps just looking at it.
Yeah, Osborn has that effect on me.
The other Divine Knights had powerful auras too. But that one...
Well, if the Blood and Iron Chancellor's behind the wheel, it's gotta be bad news.
They don't have wheels.
There was something else that bothered me.
Now, Reen, let us begin. Together we shall write the end of this wretched fairy tale. In ink, black as despair.
Right at the end, the Chancellor called Instructor Reen by his first name. Almost like he knew him well. But when they met in Heimdall, they were much more formal with each other. Last names and all that.
Now that you mention it...
Huh. That is kind of weird.
Allie?
Is there something you're not telling us?
Do these people not know that it's his dad?
Allie...
You're with the Intelligence Division, right, Altini?
Certain things have been nagging at me for a while now. Not just the exchange between the Chancellor and Instructor Reen, but old Class 7's beat. And then there's the fact that Instructor Reen is not a Schwarzer by birth.
Huh? Oh, right.
Interesting.
Hey, whoa!
As a Vander, I'm privy to certain information that I believe may shine. 14 years ago, just before the start of the 100 Days War, someone attacked the home of the then Brigadier General Osborn. To this day, nobody knows who was responsible nor what motivated them, but they murdered Osborn's family in their own home. He lost his wife, and, it's said, he lost a son, but the son's remains were never found.
Whoa. So that's how it all connects. But hold on, Kurt. How did you put this all together?
It's a technique Instructor Reen taught me called the Unclouded Eye. Letting go of your preconceived notions will let you see the truth. I trust I'm not mistaken?
You're right. I received confirmation myself 2 years ago, during the incident at the Infernal Castle. Though it was only by coincidence, I was there on a mission to capture Duke Cayenne. Instructor Reen and Old Class 7 were shocked to discover the truth.
I can imagine.
Yeah, no kidding. That'd mess anyone up. But that would explain why Reen and his pals were so dead set on foiling Osborn's schemes.
Yuna?
Are you angry? Yuna, Instructor Reen's birth father, doesn't change.
Of course I'm angry! How could I not be? Damn it! Why would he keep all that from us? And not just him either. The rest of Old Class 7 is just as bad. Come on, you two. We're bringing them back here. Now! No. We're gonna have a few words with them!
Yuna.
What exact...
Well, that's our uni, I suppose.
It seems that for better or worse, nothing keeps her down for long.
Yuna ran around the village, rounding up the members of Old Class 7. In the face of her fierce energy, they were powerless to resist.
Good.
That's everyone.
Yuna?
What is it you wanted to talk to us?
I kind of get the feeling you're upset with us.
Oh, I'm not upset. I'm completely pissed off.
Yuna, please.
I don't know what you're planning, but try to keep a level.
Kurt, Allie, I need both of you to shut it. We just learned the truth about Instructor Reen's father. His birth father, I mean. The Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gileath Osborne.
Oh, well...
So... you found out, huh?
Please, Yuna, don't think any less of Reen.
He suffered so much because of Osborne. But he never agreed with the Chancellor's policies, with his unreasonable demand.
It's true. For all the pain my brother has caused me, it pales in comparison to what Reen has suffered at the hands of his father.
Each mission Reen fulfilled for his father ate away at him piece by piece. But he always retained his sense of what was right.
His actions in the Northern War are the perfect example.
I get it. I haven't known him for as long as you have. But I know what kind of person he is. And I think there's something that we in the new Class 7 understand even better than you do. That Instructor Reen is still suffering. Even now.
You're right.
We've seen it with our own eyes. We saw the way he fought. The way he gave his all to try and stop the Chancellor. But even then, it wasn't enough. So he chose to put his life on the line to keep us safe.
It's true.
Allie tried to protect him from certain death, but in the end, it was Milliam who paid the price. She became the sword to save all of our lives. The shock and grief sent Instructor Reen into a rage. In trying to avenge Milliam, he ended up triggering the end of the world. And now, his father, Osborne, is trying to use him for something else even beyond all that. I know that right now, Instructor Reen must be blaming himself for everything. For not being able to protect Milliam. For making a mistake that can't be undone. That's why someone needs to find him, grab him by the collar, and shake him until he snaps out of it. To tell him that he's wrong. That it wasn't his fault. Wasn't that supposed to be your job? You're his friends, aren't you?
Uni.
If you won't do it, then we will, as his students. Instructor Reen has always offered us support when we needed it most. It now falls to us to do the same for him, and I swear I will. Not as a Vander, but as a member of Thor's Branch Campus's Class 7.
Instructor Reen has been my mentor, showing me the way. He taught me to think for myself, gave me the courage to make my own decisions, helped me figure out who I really am. That's why my decision was an easy one. I'll protect everyone, just like Milliam did. And I will do everything in my power to rescue Instructor Reen, so that I can thank him in person.
Sheesh, they got us good there. Yep, I agree. They didn't just catch up to us, they blew right past.
You can say that again. We came to much earlier than they did, but all we did was mope around.
We let our sadness and our fear of what we have to do next paralyze us.
How could we? It's so embarrassing. So much for setting an example.
So that means...
Yes, you're all absolutely correct. Protecting everyone, huh? That certainly sounds like Milliam.
She's passed the baton to us. Now we must work together to protect what we hold dear. Reen has always devoted himself to helping others. We owe it to him to follow his example.
Do you remember what we told Reen and Milliam that day? That we'd work to stop the war on the surface and find out what's happening behind the scenes. It's time for us to do just that.
And don't forget about Crow. Seems like he's got his memories back.
Yeah, we'll get him back on our side even if we gotta beat some sense into him first. I like the way you think.
It's not going to be easy, though.
especially with that mobilization law in full effect.
True, but we can start by investigating that black pleroma grass that sprang up after the ritual.
Looks like all you guys needed was a little kick in the butt and you're back on track.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah. But this is only the beginning. Aside from rescuing Instructor Reen, we've still got to find Muse and Ash. And everyone else from the branch campus, too.
You're absolutely right.
We're going to take everything back. Our instructor, our entire world.
You won't be doing it alone. We'll be there to help you every step of the way.
You have our gratitude for bringing us back to our senses.
Yeah, thanks.
The trial that awaits us will be the ultimate test of Class 7's worth.
And that means all of us. There's no difference anymore between old and new Class 7.
That's right. Our shared goals have united us. And together, we can overcome any challenge.
Right.
Somewhere in Arabonian airspace. That looks like an Ouroboros vessel. Oh, it's the Pantagruel. Belongs to Iceland now. And there's oh wow, Aurelia Vita and
We've cleared
Wallace.
the 3rd Air Fleet search radius. Good. Return to alert level 2. Now. Yes, sir.
Two of my
They're all
favourite
so
characters in the
well-trained.
same place.
Every soldier knows his proper place.
Freaking love Aurelia and Vita.
I can't help but wonder how the Civil War would have turned out if this army of yours had been around back then.
I can't imagine it would have changed things in the end. At most, we might have prolonged the war for a year or so. Though if we'd had a more suitable leader, things might have turned out differently.
I do believe you're right.
Oh, please. You're giving me too much credit.
Muse looking gorgeous. Those three together
It's only
are
thanks to your
pretty
generous
formidable.
assistance that I even stand aboard this airship.
So you claim. But you're the one who arranged all of this.
That's right. The way you see tens of thousands of moves ahead, you could even teach the Blood and Iron Chancellor a thing or two. I imagine you'd make a fine Anguis for the Society if you were so inclined.
Well, I certainly would enjoy meeting the infamous Grandmaster in person.
I want to see the Grandmaster.
However, in the end, I too failed to stop the Great Twilight.
What the
Failing
hell
to
does a
notice that
Grandmaster
Ash had taken that
look
gun
like?
is one of my greatest regrets. That one mistake was all it took. If only I had seen it, I might have been able to stop him.
Perhaps it was simply the will of Adios. Or far more likely, the curse.
Yes. It's something powerful enough to completely defy the laws of causality. How impressive that you were able to use that very power to devise a counterattack.
Perhaps. But it's an unforgivably cruel plan. No different from taking the entire world hostage. How could I face Instructor Reen or the rest of Class 7 ever again?
Putting Schwarzer aside for now, what's become of the members of both Class 7s?
My cat says
They
it's
ended up
nearly his
escaping
dinner
to your
time.
village, did they not? I haven't heard anything more than that.
Nor
Where
have
did
I.
Hugo?
At least it seems they made it there safely. Minus Crow and Ash, of course. Though it's hard to say
Hello.
if they'll be able to bounce back after witnessing the worst possible ending firsthand.
They're going to be fine. I'm sure of it. I believe in Yuna, Kurt, and Altina. They'll inspire the others and shake them out of their despair. Then together, they'll start moving forward. The time I spent with them in class made that more than clear.
Where the hell are we now? We're in...
Damn it. I never asked for this.
It's Ash. Sneaking into or out of somewhere. I can't tell what exactly is happening there.
You think I need to be hidden away somewhere? I got myself into this shit. I'll get myself out.
Yes, his eye went funny and then he shot the Emperor.
No freaking way.
Don't like the way that Ori and Vita talk. Vita especially talks about endings. Like, that might be a clue to the relationship to this world. Oh, is that a chained up Valimar? That's Crow? Why is his hair gone sort of green?
There you are. Been looking for you.
Yeah, I'm going to be very confused about Crow and Reen, by the way, because they look identical now to me. It's Duvalli and McBurn. I like McBurn.
What do you mean, just you guys?
Crow's okay, I guess.
You got your memories back then? Huh. So, what's your plan now that shit's about to go down?
About that. My contract's up. I'm nobody's pawn anymore. Right now, I'm just the Azure Awakener, and that means I've got my own role to play. At least, for what little time we've got before it's all over.
Oh yeah?
Huh.
It's fine, though. Works out well enough for me. Gives me one final shot at getting revenge for my grandfather. But if you're looking for a fight, you better keep walking.
That's a damn shame. Well, if the mood strikes you, you know who to call.
We've seen literally the ending changed once before, and that involved Kia messing about with it.
Why are you so...
Completely irresistible? Don't tell me you fell for me. Nah, guess not. Your heart already belongs to that master of yours, huh? Unless a certain goody two-shoes went and stole it away.
Absolutely not.
Duvalli and Campanella.
Why is
Campanella,
it that
Larry
you,
and Rod.
McBurn, and that ogre girl all treat me like I'm some love-struck little child?
Duvalli and Harry and Rod confirmed.
You kinda are.
Yeah, I don't like the way Shirley treats Duvalli.
Anyway... What exactly do you plan to do about him?
It's his own problem to deal with. The way he is right now, I don't have it in me to bother with him.
Well, Crow and Reen are probably both still alive, so Crow Reen is another pairing that I really like. Holy shit, Reen, what happened to you? He's still going.
You need to get a hold of yourself.
Sounds like a conversation between me and Hugo. Hugo's like, quit it with the gaming rage, Doan. I will have to lick you on the nose. Possibly poke you in the face with a claw.
Nice work.
We're lucky you're here.
You.
Copper George.
You finally got him under control. I'd suggest keeping him like that. Don't worry, though. It won't be much longer. The rivalries will begin soon.
Oh, just shut up! We're not going to be part of your evil scheme!
You need to beat this. Come on. Think of all the people who are counting on you, waiting for you to snap out of this.
Completely ruined your clothes.
Do you hear me? Rean Schwarzer!
Oh, shiny. Shininess. Cool. Also, more awesome music. I like the fiery mask. It looks a bit like what I've seen of East 9 so far. I'm strictly no spoilers for East. Strictly not spoiling myself for East 9 at all. Osborn does look weird in those versions of him. Yep. Is that Million back? Ooh, a comet from outer space. We're in the trophy nightfall. More pretty. St. Graal Labyrinth.
Yeesh. This place gives me a serious case of the heebie-jeebies.
So this is it?
The Hexen clan's labyrinth of ordeals.
That it is. As I told you yesterday, your long rest has left you weak. If you remain so out of shape, you will find yourself in mortal danger with every battle that lies ahead.
I do feel like I'm weaker than before.
I still feel kinda bad that we couldn't head out with the others, though.
How could a homunculus get out of shape, little Tina? Ugh. Earlier that morning.
Okay, Randolph, take good care of these three.
Grandmother, try not to be too hard on them.
Of course. I may not look it, but I am an instructor, remember?
Oh, worry not. I plan to rough them up just enough to get them ready.
Do we get to play as Roselia?
Come now, there's no need to be so down.
Don't think we've played as
You'll catch up
Roselia
to
yet.
us before you know.
Besides, while you're doing your training, we'll be gathering intel.
We'll look for info on Reen, the mobilization law, anything that might come in handy.
Come join us once you're ready. We've got a tough mission ahead. We're gonna need all hands on deck.
Understood. I promise. We won't be far behind you.
Good luck. And please, be careful.
Don't do anything crazy. At least not without us.
Right. Then until we meet again, may the wind and the goddess be with you.
Overcome whatever ordeals await you, and come find us.
All right then. Time to figure out just how much weaker we've gotten.
So our objective is to enter the labyrinth and begin exploring.
Yes. Once you have fought off the vicious monsters in your path and made your way to the utmost depths of the labyrinth, that will be it. For today. Orlando, if you would lead them.
Roger will.
Roger
Randy,
Wilco.
Thank you. For helping us, I mean.
I imagine you must be worried about the other branch campus students and Tio.
Sure, but I trust Tio Tot to take care of herself. And worrying about things you can't control doesn't help anyone. What I can do to help, though, is get you guys back up to speed while Reen's not here. And I'm sure that focusing on this right now will lead us to everyone else down the line.
Thank you. We'll do our very best.
We appreciate your guidance.
Good. It sounds like you are ready then. You stand before the grounds where witches of the Hexen clan who wish to venture outside the village must first prove their worth. Saint
Graal Labyrinth. Trials of Class 7. Ooh, pretty. Those are very large stalagmites. Stalactites, sorry. What an eerie place. I've been here before with the girl Class 7. It's a pretty tough dungeon. Might have a hard time clearing it. Think we've gotten that weak, do you? Yeah, I do. So why don't you show me a wrong here? By the way, you'll probably need these. I noticed you dropped them earlier. You dropped your quartzes, you ding brains. Right.
Very well.
Now.
Got it!
Yay! Oh, I like playing as Randy. Right. I am going to finish for now, though. I'll be back tomorrow at probably a similar time to do stuff. To play more Trails of Cold Steel 4. I've got to go and feed a cat and feed myself too, probably.